Hello, everybody. Hello. What is today? I think it's the 10th. And in 2 days, I will have 60 days of using let me grab it, my Lumen. I always make these videos thinking that someone is just stumbling upon my channel for the first time. So I never want to assume anything. So this is a Lumen, and it's a CO2 reading device that helps you understand what your metabolism is doing. And your metabolism is basically the system that utilizes the food that we eat in order to create energy and nourishment. So to help us, stay alive. My name is Lydia, and this is the Avanti Wellness podcast and YouTube channel. So, before I get started, something I want to mention is that there's a big conversation going on around social media that everything is like staged and prepped and filtered and edited and posed is a good word. And I want you to know that I'm like totally rebelling against that concept, because to me, my biggest goal in life is to create freedom for myself and then to help others find freedom for themselves. And getting dressed every morning, putting on makeup, fixing my hair right, none of that sounds like freedom to me. And frankly, I'm not interested in posing for y'all because that doesn't feel like freedom for me. I am creating a channel that offers me the most freedom possible. And hopefully, through my authenticity and my representation of myself, how I am every day, without getting fixed or posed or prepped up for a video, that y'all appreciate the genuineness that I'm coming through in my channel. Okay, so with that said, that's why I look like this. Because if you lived across the street and you just walked over this morning to have a cup of coffee with me and we were going to sit and have coffee together and chat, this is exactly what you would see. So that's why I do it naturally. It's really just to be as genuine and as authentic as possible. If I want to look my best, the best that this can look, I can get fixed up. I had to put on makeup yesterday. And frankly, to be honest with you, even though other people might think I look better with makeup on, I actually just don't enjoy wearing makeup anymore. I mean, it's not freedom, but I do it because sometimes, I enjoy it and it makes me feel good. But that's rare. That's the rare occasion. What feels good is freedom. Freedom feels good. And that's what I'm into. I'm into freedom. So, okay, my Lumen, let's get back to business. Okay. My Lumen check-in this morning. I want to share the information and results that I have. So every day is a experiment when it comes to your Lumen journey. So I like to take readings after like things that I do, where I expend a lot of oxygen, like in an activity, or, after rest, see what happens after you rest, see what happens overnight. Like the big reading that they want you to do every morning is the morning reading, like first thing before you brush your teeth kind of thing. So I was really happy to find out that yesterday I kind of did something unusual that I normally don't do. I try really hard to eat dinner or something for dinner like before 7. I've just found that that's kind of better with the circadian rhythm of the body. A friend of mine who's Ayurvedic says 6. That's just way early for me. Sometimes if I eat a late lunch, I'm not even really hungry by 6. So I really am just trying to listen to my body and then make choices based on how my body would be supported. So I do know that eating like simple carbs after 7 is no deal, no go, not great, doesn't get me into fat burning overnight. So last night I went and exercised from 7 p.m. to like 8:15 or so. And then I was kind of hungry, after I finished my exercise. So, of course, I took my readings, the pre-workout, the after workout, the pre-eating something. And I decided, they always want you to eat a protein with a meal, as a meal, like something protein in each of your meals. Like that's kind of the goal and the rule that they recommend. So, also, I like the idea of the bone broth because it's collagen and high protein. And so as I'm losing weight, I'm really trying to have high collagen, high nutritional tools in my body to help me make sure that I'm feeding my body what it needs to have strong building blocks to create, the new cells for like tighter skin and things like that. So I thought about, I had a 1 cup portion of a chili bone broth from Kettle and Fire in my refrigerator that I needed to eat. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is just easy. It's got protein. The only thing that it had in there that I was kind of skeptical about eating, late at 8:00 was it has with beans. So I was really curious, but those are complex carbohydrates. So I was really curious about what my body would do when I ate the chili with beans. Again, it was just a cup, so it wasn't like a crazy amount. But by the time I went to bed, I was, still digesting it. I went to bed like at 11. So anyway, I wanted to tell you what the reading was. So I was super curious about the reading, and I sprinkled a little Mexican blend cheeses in it. So I had the 1 cup of chili with beans, and then I didn't put any onions in because I knew that might be hard to go to sleep with onions in my stomach. So basically, I went to bed and I was a 5. So I'm never a 5, but that is like the highest level for carb burning. And I thought, that's actually good. I ate carbs, and where you want your body to be with the Lumen is to be flexible. That's the whole thing, metabolic flexibility. So when you eat a carb, you want your body to go to 4 and 5 because that means it's utilizing the carbs that you ate. You want to utilize the carbs you ate because any carbs you don't utilize gets stored right here and turns into this. So I was happy to see the 5. That's actually what you want to see, is the burning up of the carbs. And because I did that exercising, I think that's what caused it to utilize the carbs so well. I'm just hypothesizing all of this, but it's all part of my personal journey experience, which is what you can do when you have a Lumen. So basically, the goal is to wake up and see that you've been in fat burning mode. And so I was super curious this morning when I woke up to do my reading, because my goal would be like get into fat burning mode. And I can't show you because I'm using the phone right there. Oh, wait, maybe I can show you here. Oh, this is on. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can show you what my morning was. Let me turn off the volume here. Excuse me. All right, let's see if I can show you what my reading was. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so at 7:48, my reading was a 2. Can y'all see that? At 7:48. That was my morning reading. But look at my week so far. I have been in fat burning mode, which is what you want to do. You want to wake up knowing that at night when you're sleeping, you're in fat burning mode. That's the goal. You don't want to really see a 5 or a 4 in the morning because that means your body's stressed and or you're burning carbs and that you have carbs to burn. Okay, so with that said, how do I believe that I get into that mode? One of the reasons I just said is I've learned how to not eat, definitely not eating simple carbs in the evenings. But I'm going to tell you what I actually believe is happening, just as my intuition is telling me. Okay, so how I think I've gotten into this fat burning more frequently mode is this little secret right here. What is that, you ask? It's actually something I started at the same time that I started the Lumen. I got them at the same time. I ordered them at the same time. So what this is a MCT drink. It's called MCT Wellness. I have a link below for you to find it easily. This one is a watermelon lemonade, which is fine. They also have a raspberry melody. I add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in mine because there's monk fruit and stevia in here, and I like the sourness of getting the apple cider vinegar in. And I want to say that I feel like this is the support that has been working on my mitochondria. Okay, that is what Dr. Gundry talks about. That MCT wellness is a powder that you mix with water, or really whatever you want to mix it with. But I would mix it with water because I don't want to create any extra calories other than water. So it's going to work at helping to support your mitochondria. Let me back up. For any of you who don't know, MCT stands for medium chain triglycerides. So these are things that get absorbed instantly and quickly into the body. It doesn't take much to get the absorption. Why is that valuable and important? One is that it creates instant energy. You don't actually have to digest it and process it in order to get the medium chain triglycerides. It's more like, and these are my words, not theirs, but I can describe it like it's the raw form of what the body needs, kind of like the way that like all protein, however we eat protein, gets broken down to an amino acid, which is what ends up getting utilized in the body. So MCTs are like that. They are like the raw form, no need for processing or digesting in the body. They just get utilized quickly. Okay, why do I think this has helped me? Probably 2 main reasons. One, as I instantly started drinking it in the morning, I instantly had a more positive, uplifted, happy, joyful possibilities, expectations, like instant. I call it a motivation. I call this my motivation in a bottle because I could not muster up the motivation for myself until I started feeling better in my head, feeling excited, feeling positive, feeling, what's the words? Just possibility thinking that this could be the time for me. This is the time for me to get serious and take action, to re-engineer my life, to achieve the goals that I have for myself. So honestly, I feel like this has been like a big key factor. Okay, so that was the front end side of drinking this. When you do it consistently, and I'm going on, 60 days or maybe even a little longer. Now I can't even remember. I think I'm in about the 60-day mark. I am actually seeing the benefits of what they profess from the MCT, called working on the mitochondria, which is the little power plant in your cell. There's mitochondria in there, and that is what utilizes the food that you eat for energy. So I have been able, because I have the Lumen, I've been able to watch before the mitochondria was working, before this started going into action and building up my mitochondria. I was blowing threes, which is burning carbs and fats in the morning. I had an occasional four. I don't think I ever woke up with a five, but now, like in the last 2 to 3 weeks, my I can actually show you that I'm telling the truth. Is that so? That was September 5th through the 11th. So whenever you see green and blue, those are the two colors you want to see. Okay, so last week, only green and blue. The week before, only green and blue. So this goes back all the way to August 22nd. Only green and blue. Green means fat burning when you wake up in the morning. All right, let's see how far back that goes. See full history. Okay, so the last time I had a yellow, I did wake up one time in a 5. Wow, I didn't know that. So here's my charting. Only green and blue for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So with that said, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a month. Yeah, that's almost 2 months. Let's see if that's the beginning. Okay, so the first reading I had with Lumen was on July 12th. July 12th. So yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weeks so far of history. Again, I'm the guinea pig. I'm just figuring out what my body needs. And these tools I have, I would say number one, the Lumen is a fabulous tool for giving you your particular metabolic health. And I've said this on multiple videos, but if you've never seen one of my videos, I'm going to say it again. No doctor, no personal trainer, no nutritionist, no dietitian is going to know your individual metabolism specifically based on things that you're doing, like how much sleep you're getting, how much activity you do, what do you eat, what kind of foods do you eat, are they complex carbohydrates, are they simple carbohydrates, what kind of medications are you on, what kind of supplements do you take? I mean, all of that stuff is going to hinder and or help support your metabolic health. But you don't even know, if you're not tracking it, you don't even know what your metabolism is doing. You're only basing it on the results that you see physically or feel physically or see on a scale or in the gym or whatever. This is a device that can help you learn about your particular body and then how to manage it. And that's all I'm doing. I'm the guinea pig and I'm the scientist when I use this. So I'm on a 100-pound weight loss journey, and this is what I'm using to get there, as well as this, because this is proving that the video that he created to teach us what this is supposed to do, it's showing me that it's actually working and that this is actually helping me get my body into a more fat burning mode on a regular, consistent basis. So, is this a long journey? Absolutely. Is it challenging to be patient with yourself? Absolutely. Do I feel like consistency is going to win this race? Absolutely. How am I going to stay consistent? How am I not going to waver off of my plan and off of my journey? I feel like staying positive and having this motivation in a bottle is part of the equation that helps keep me engaged in continuing to re-engineer my life, making the choices that help to support my end goals. Okay. I am going to wrap this up. It's 9:43 in the morning. I want to share something. So I don't like t-shirts, but all of a sudden, as I'm losing weight, I've decided that I'm going to, I'm choosing to wear some of the t-shirts that I haven't been wearing in my life, but they represent something. So a lot of times I'll cut off the arms and cut a V-neck because I don't like the way t-shirts, come up to your neck like this. I don't feel cute in a typical t-shirt, but I do feel more comfortable like in a cut t-shirt. So I actually went into my drawer this morning and I thought I'm gonna look at my t-shirt drawer because I never wear t-shirts. This one I wouldn't really wear out. I might walk my dog in it, but it's kind of tight around the hips area because my butt is big. And so it doesn't, cover my butt all the way. But the reason I chose this one for today is because this is like a historical t-shirt for me. I had never really done, like in 2004, I never had really ever done like a 5K even. And I signed up to do a half marathon. My sister was going to do the full marathon. She was like a regular 5K person, 10K person, and she was going to do the full marathon. And I thought, okay, I'm going to challenge myself and I'll do the half. And so we raised money for the Leukemia Society. And then we basically went to Alaska and we did the Mayor's Midnight Sun Marathon. And I did the half, which is, what is a half? 13.1 miles. And of course I walked it. I'm not a runner. And the other thing is I was 240 pounds at the time that I did this. So it was a major accomplishment for me, a major, feeling of success and accomplishment, not to mention that, while I was doing it, I saw a moose and a moose baby in the forest, and here I am like on mile 11. And so I just thought I am going to wear this t-shirt today. I haven't put this t-shirt on in probably, like 15 years or something. I mean, when was 2004? Like this is 2022. So 16 years ago. So I haven't put this shirt on in probably 16 years. And so I just decided, because I'm trying to get in the vibe of the weight loss journey, and 240 pounds is less than I am right now. And so I want to, embrace and be reminded of the times that I have been successful in my life and celebrate those. So today I'm wearing this shirt to celebrate a major milestone of having achieved a half marathon. And, maybe in my lifetime, I'll do a full one. I've never done a full marathon, but really, I had never done a 5K either by the time I did that half marathon. And just to mention, I did train for it. So I worked with the team and training program, and I went every Saturday from like January until the marathon in June, and did training for the marathon and for building up, the mileage that it took for me to learn how to walk, 13.1 miles. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope this was helpful. And I look forward to, joining you on this motivational journey. And again, my goal is to be helpful and motivational while I'm being helpful and motivational to myself. I want to offer it to anyone else who wants to jump along on this journey with me. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow, or maybe later today. Who knows? Bye. Bye.